In this video, we're going to look at budgeting. Please find and become familiar with example 5a. What we have here is a lot of information about a hypothetical company, Ultimate Earbuds, and we are given a lot of revenue and expense information. We're given information from the beginning balance sheet, and we're given requirements to create a master budget, including a sales budget, schedule of cash collections, a merchandise purchases budget, a schedule of expected cash disbursements for purchases and for operating expenses, a cash budget, and a budgeted income statement and a budgeted balance sheet. So we're really looking at a comprehensive example of budgeting. Now, this is a very simple company. We can certainly imagine that if we have a large manufacturing company, Toyota or somebody like that, budgeting is going to get out of hand very quickly, and it's a very, very complicated exercise. But this is simple. It's comprehensive enough to tell us how budgeting works, but it's simple enough that we can sort of keep it under control. What I've done is I've set up columns for each month, April, May, and June, and then a separate column for the quarter. So this would be quarter two as a whole. And then because some of the information that will affect our second quarter budget actually comes from outside the second quarter, I have a column for the month of July here as well. The first thing we're asked to do is to create a sales budget. That's the first part of our master budget. So our sales budget is going to take the number of units sold, multiply by the selling price per unit, and determine our sales revenue. And we are told in our given data that we are expecting to sell 71,500 units in April, 104,000 units in May, 65,000 units in June, and 35,000 units in July. For the quarter, the 3 months of April, May, and June, we're going to expect to sell a total of 240,500 units. We're also told that each unit sells for $14 per unit. We don't expect any changes in our selling price over time. So our revenue is simply going to be the number of units sold times the selling price per unit. All right, so that's our sales budget. It's fairly straightforward to calculate. We simply multiply the number of units by the revenue per unit. But in practice, of course, it's very difficult. We need to rely quite a bit on marketing data and predictions about economic trends and forecasts and all sorts of things to try to figure out what our total revenue is going to be, the number of units we sell, and the price at which we can sell them. Neither of those is a simple thing to figure out.